All right, guys, let's get ready for some Friday night football. We got Hub City Tigers against the Blue Devils. Look like it's gonna be a little slobber knocker. You got Hub City 5-2. You got the Blue Devils 4-3. So look like it's gonna be a good game. Because we need this win. We need to go 6-2. We need to go 6-2. We got a big game on the road against Poplarville. Then we got another big. No, I think Poplarville come to us, and then I think we go to Bassfield, and that's gonna be a good game. So we need to go 6-2. We need to go 6-2. Let's go. Let's get into it.
Takes the field to boot this one away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And now we'll get a look at this offense for the first time today. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
Here we go.
Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards a pop. They are gashing this defense.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Hand off from the shotgun. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. They just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
That middle linebacker just wanted it more, man. He came right up the middle. He was able to beat across the offensive lineman's face and work his way to the QB.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. He's looking to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And a great job on the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Unloads it left. Makes a connection. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Well, they don't pick up the first down after they catch, but even still, head coach now has a decision to make. On 4th down, is he kicking a long field goal? Is he going for it? It's decision time.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Typically, the last thing a defense wants is to have a backer on a wide receiver, but
shit.
we may see some of that today, guys.
Typically, you don't see linebackers that can run like this guy, and that's why they feel okay letting him cover this dynamic wide receiver one-on-one.
Yeah, and feel okay. It's not going to be a good thing. You better get your hands on him early. Put your physicality. Let that win. It ain't going to be your speed.
Fires to the tight end.
We needed that.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
3rd and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
Oh, we got to throw this up.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way.
Good job. Let's go.
Makes a move.
Oh, yeah.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays.
Come on,
boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out route. Fights off a defender. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give him a 1st down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback going straight.
Ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours.
It's a fumble. And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. First down to start the drive after the break. He's going to pass.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now I got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play. And now you have to make him earn it now on the next down.
And here comes the punt team. He gets a block. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Offense getting set for 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Quickly complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Fast motion from the offense. They go to the ground. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Ross. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Got it in the middle. It's Richmond. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Erickson. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
So close to cashing it in for this offense. They're going to throw it again. Going for 6. Makes the catch and gets the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Plows through the defense. He showed it all there. A little looseness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell it extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for a big play downfield.
Look at it.
Oh, what a grab by the defense.
Oh, man.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. Quickly complete. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. But it will be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
Man, this quarterback's been in a nice rhythm all drive, hasn't he? He's just playing on time. He's making good decisions. He's now got the offense at 1st and goal. I'd let him throw it down here. He has earned that right.
Wants to go up top. Coming after it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And that one is picked off in the end zone. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down. He tries to take the top off. Makes the grab on the left side. And he's running in the open. Touchdown!
And how about this offense responding late in the first half, getting the score, now an extra point away from tying this football game, going into the half. That's exactly how you draw up a 2-minute drill. That's how you want to finish a half.
PAT unit on the field.
Right
down the middle. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Charlotte. It's been very evenly played through 2 quarters. Both teams have been physical. Both teams have battled there in the trenches. Neither has been perfect, but they're both right there in this game. And it's kind of the calm before the storm. Each side sort of licking their wounds right now, but expect another fight in a phone booth in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Jerry Richardson Stadium.
We've got a good one going here in the 3rd quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Baxter. Running through contact.
Let's go, 2.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one. Lost one deep down the right side. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. To the ground to try to move the chains. Didn't get much. Picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. On the move, it's Avery. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. And then a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Offense set on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Richmond. That was a good read there. Not the biggest gain in the world, David, but take up the space they're going to give you in the zone.
Yeah, make it easy, man. Make the right decision. If he's open, get it to him. Get some positive yards. Basically a run play.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield, just like right there, and create a TFL.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a 1st down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, then get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. With jet sweep pass. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes the offense onto the field again. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
Whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. They're going to run it. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying play action. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
And here comes the punt team.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. From the gun, the running back has it. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. He's going to take off. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on 1st down. Might be looking to run. He'll let one go down the right side. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th, all tied up. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets down. Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down.
Well, no surprise. I mean, with the way they're running the ball early in this game, they're just going to keep doing it. And they're just not hammering out 2, 3, 4-yard gains. They're gashing this defense. You saw it right there.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, right away after picking up a 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully off 1st down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively? Trying to have success on 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown. They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
They did, and Don't call him a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you can tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I better make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. New Mexico is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 18 to Boise State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. He's going to pass. Throwing right. Wide open downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Love the accurate throw by the quarterback there. Curl route against man coverage. You got to put that right into the body of the wide receiver who's running back towards you. Nice job executing it, and they pick up the first.
Using his legs, it's Morris. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Makes the catch. It's Smith. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ross.
Yeah, and this is the time where I'm a defense. I'm slow to get up. I'm making sure I stay on that offensive player. I'm trying to eat up as much clock and make this offense burn as much clock, Palmer, as I can.
And this coaching staff right now, you know they're looking at the analytics too, right? How many timeouts do we have left? We want to think about dialing up some play calls to get guys catching the football or get the ball out of bounds to stop the clock. You've got a good rhythm right here. You're in a good position of the field to go win this thing, but you've got to be really smart with your play calls.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quick release on the RPO. And it's a touchdown.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a two-point conversion.
I'm going to have to work on the defense and offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away.
Returner goes out of bounds.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you've played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Trying to beat the D deep. And the pass is complete. He's got it at the 20. Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown.
I wasn't trying to throw that
What
thing.
a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score is tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Just about set to kick it away.
Out.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Catch in the middle, it's more. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. He'll come out throwing on first down. He drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He'll work his way down to the 28. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Going up top on first down. Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, point behind.
Massive score, now massive decision making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this
Yeah, what
thing.
it is,
So
bro. We
I
don't
would
got no
kick
good
it, but you
defense,
know
bro.
what?
We got a good defense, but
Your decision.
I don't know what to say.
And now
You know what to say, man.
extra point attempt here. And he needs this one for the tie, and he's got it. We're locked
The
up.
boys step over and
They march 79 yards on the drive. And what a huge score and extra point there to get it tied in the final minute. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. First down here for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the 4th quarter and it's a one-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
Off the play fake on 1st down. And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple of completions back-to-back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Off play action. They're trying to get to it. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This for the lead and very likely the win. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive.
Oh my God! Well, y'all want to see how my head was shaking, bro? Oh my God! Good job, Tiger. Good job, Tiger.
Took the lead with that late clutch field goal, and now to see if they can get a stop and keep them from tying the game in the closing seconds. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Comes out throwing on 1st down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Trying to get to it. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game.
I had to go out with the win, baby.
Fun. And it was big time, and it is a confidence builder.
Oh, that was a tough game, but I give it to the game.
And win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dream about in the backyard, throwing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, Dave, and that's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College.